It says it's 7 o'clock. You're all set? All right. And welcome to a special meeting of the Board of Selectmen on February 16th, 2021. This is going to be hopefully a very short meeting, but Denise had asked us to get together so that we could interview and appoint Joyce Sampson as executive assistant to the board, and actually her assistant. And given that Denise has been without help for a couple months now, I thought it was well worth our while to make an exception and have a meeting so that we could try to get Joyce on board a week earlier. So thank you all you guys for showing up tonight. That being said, I will turn it over to Denise and we'll go from there.
All right, well, thank you. And Joyce is with us this evening. So Joyce has worked for the town of Millbury since 2006 in several different roles. The majority of her time was spent in the town manager board of selectmen's office. So she's very familiar with the comings and goings of the office, dealing with resident concerns, dealing with the board members, annual reports, licensing, sort of everything that we do. So I thought she'd be a great fit. She has a great personality, a great demeanor. And I think she'll be a really good asset to the department. She met with Phoebe. They hit it off. They both really liked each other and thought, again, it would be a sort of a nice compliment to the office. So if you have any questions, or if you'd like to just hear from Joyce and have her say hello, however you would like to proceed.
Well, I suppose I'll start off with Joyce. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and why you'd like to work for Stow?
Okay, well, I'm Joyce Sampson. As Denise said, I've worked in Millbury for the past 15 years in the selectman's office, and then a bit for the cable public access department. And so I'm well versed in meeting minutes and the things that Denise mentioned. I'm from and currently live in Millbury. I had 2 4-year detours, one to Cambridge, Mass, and one to Apache Junction, Arizona, which is quite the story. But when it was time for a family, my husband and I moved back to Millbury. It was our place to come back to, as they say in Stow. In Millbury, it's a charter form of government with a 5-person board of selectmen. They haven't switched over to select board yet. They still call themselves a board of selectmen, but we have 2 women. Stow, it's a small town like Millbury. I miss being in a town administrator / board of selectmen office. I feel that's where my strength is. I'm not the type of person, I don't need to be the person in charge, obviously. I excel at being an assistant, and what I like to say is the town administrator always looks at the big picture, and as the assistant, I help focus the camera. So that's my little public access joke. But, Stow just seems like a wonderful town. I have family that moved there recently. They're renting. And it's a beautiful town. And my interview with Denise was wonderful. And then I met with Phoebe and 2 other people, and we all hit it off. We all seem to have the same ethics and values, and know that it's for the people of Stow primarily. That's the #1 thing.
Questions, comments from anyone else?
It's lovely to meet you, Joyce, and it really is nice to see someone with so much experience that can really team up with Denise to really hit the ground running. Particularly nice, I noticed right away, procurement training, that was something we talked about with Denise
Yes.
soon after she got here, so that's great.
I did take the classes with the state, and I had been appointed a MCPPO.
Great.
I like, furthering my education, and purchasing it's fun. as Denise laughs, but it is. I found it to be a very enjoyable part of the job. I like the rules and the regulations and making sure everything is, when it's properly done.
Great. Seems like a great.
Sounds like we're lucky to have you.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I feel like the lucky one.
Joyce, I just want to say welcome aboard, and I had to look up Apache Junction.
He's quick.
I think I even know where it is. I think I've been there, so we can talk about that sometime.
Okay. Superstition Mountain, right?
It's outside of Mesa, which is outside of Tempe, which is outside of Phoenix. So
Correct.
I think I've been there. I think I biked through that.
You probably biked through there. That's what I was going to say. You and your crazy biking.
Yeah, I think I actually did.
Yeah, that's one thing, Joyce, you'll learn about Jim is he's insane.
Okay.
He's ridden his bicycle across the country a couple times.
Everybody's got a thing. So.
I know.
I have a friend who just ran in every city and town in Massachusetts.
Wow.
He just finished that up, yeah.
Wow.
That's great.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome, Joyce. I want to second what Ellen said about just being excited to have somebody with so much experience. And I think it's going to be great for you to be able to help Denise.
Thank you.
I too took a detour to Flagstaff for a little while, and we can have a chat about that at some point too. Before.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
So, yes.
Very good. And I have great confidence in Denise. And if she says you're good, I suspect that that's the case. So I won't say welcome aboard till we actually take the vote, but then I'll say welcome aboard.
Okay.
But so if somebody would like to make a motion, I will entertain it.
I'll make a motion that we appoint, now I got to get Joyce Sampson as Executive Assistant to the Town Administrator and Select Board.
All set.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And chair votes aye, but you just can't see me. So
Great.
in that case, Joyce, welcome aboard, and
Thank you so much.
look
Thank you.
forward to when you're starting. So it's
We might see you in person once in a while.
Yeah.
so.
Congratulations.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to having you.
Yeah.
So, given I don't think we have anything else that we need to go over, so I will entertain another motion if somebody would like to so make it, or we can stay around and chit chat for a while.
That's okay.
And
I make a motion to adjourn.
second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And the chair votes aye.
All
Again,
right.
Joyce, welcome, and Denise, thank you for suggesting we have this so that we could get to some help a little bit earlier.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you all. And Joyce, I will be in touch with you tomorrow.
And I hope to meet you all soon. Thank you again.
Right. And thank all you guys for showing up.